Have you ever stopped to think about how female friendships are often portrayed in movies? Many times they are surrounded by competition, jealousy, or the old cliché that two women cannot coexist without competing over something, usually a man, a position, or a happy ending. But The Princess and the Frog came to break this mold and deliver a friendship so genuine and full of nuances that it is, honestly, a life lesson. Tiana and Charlotte, two young women from completely different worlds, build a relationship that defies expectations. They prove that true friendship not only ignores social class and lifestyle barriers but also flourishes amidst differences, becoming an example of what it means to love and support someone unconditionally. Tiana and Charlotte come from opposite worlds. Tiana is the daughter of a humble worker, grounded and with a big dream, to open her own restaurant, something she is willing to fight for with all her strength. Charlotte, on the other hand, is the daughter of a magnate, living surrounded by luxury, frilly dresses and fairy tale fantasies. To many they would never have anything in common. But that's where the magic lies. Since childhood these differences have never mattered. The bond that unites them goes far beyond social status. Charlotte, with all her extravagance and sparkle, never looks down on Tiana. On the contrary, she sees Tiana as an equal and admires her determination and talent. More than that, she cheers for her friend with contagious fervor. Meanwhile, Tiana could easily dismiss Charlotte as frivolous or spoiled, but she doesn't. Tiana recognizes that behind all the drama and excess, Charlotte has a huge heart and is always ready to lend a hand. This friendship is a perfect balance. While Tiana brings a dose of reality and inspiration to Charlotte with her work ethic, Charlotte offers Tiana a touch of lightness, laughing at life and showing that sometimes dreaming big is just as important. If there is one thing that defines Charlotte, it is that she doesn't just say she supports Tiana, she acts. One example is when Charlotte hires Tiana to make the beignets for her welcome party for Prince Naveen. Charlotte could have chosen any renowned vendor. After all, money isn't an issue. But she insists on giving her friend this opportunity because she believes in Tiana's talent and knows it will bring her closer to her dream of opening a restaurant. And Charlotte doesn't stop there. The payment she offers is far above what's necessary, a subtle and generous way of helping Tiana without making it seem like charity. This gesture is so meaningful because it shows how Charlotte values her friend's work and wants to see her thrive. She does all this quietly without expecting gratitude, because for Charlotte supporting Tiana is as natural as breathing. This dynamic is reflected in the relationship of the entire LaBeouf family with Tiana. Charlotte and her father, Big Daddy, are loyal customers of Tiana's work. They not only buy her food because it's delicious but because they see and appreciate the effort and talent behind every dish. This consistency creates a bond of respect that transcends any social barrier. But the greatest test of Charlotte and Tiana's friendship comes when Prince Naveen enters the picture. For Charlotte, Naveen is everything she has ever dreamed of, the prince who would complete her fairy tale. But when she realizes that Naveen and Tiana have feelings for each other, Charlotte does something surprising. She could have been resentful or jealous. After all, Naveen was theoretically her prince. But instead, Charlotte gives up her biggest dream without a second thought simply because she knows her friend's happiness is more important. More than accepting the romance between Tiana and Naveen, Charlotte celebrates it. She is genuinely happy for them without a trace of envy or bitterness. This gesture is a powerful reminder that true friendships do not compete. They support, uplift, and do whatever it takes to ensure the other achieves happiness. Charlotte teaches us that giving up something we want for the happiness of someone we love is not a loss. It's a victory. When Tiana finally achieves her dream and opens her restaurant, Charlotte is one of the first to cheer for her. For Charlotte, Tiana's success is as special as if it were her own. This shared joy is what makes their friendship so beautiful and inspiring. And even when Tiana finds her happy ending with Naveen, Charlotte is not left behind. She doesn't need a prince to feel complete because she understands that the love she has built with Tiana and those around her is what truly matters. Charlotte and Tiana are not just cinematic friends, they are a life example. How often do we let small differences or insecurities get in the way of our relationships? How often do we let pride speak louder than sincere support? Their friendship reminds us that when we connect with people for who they truly are, without judgments or ulterior motives, we create bonds that withstand any challenge. Charlotte and Tiana show that supporting, cheering, and even giving something up for someone we love is not a sign of weakness but of strength. In the end, The Princess and the Frog teaches us that true happy endings are not found in castles or princes but in the people who choose to stand by us, cheering us on every step of the way. And who needs rivalry when you have a friendship that is quite literally magical?